So Jayden Daniels had an historic performance against the Cincinnati Bengals.
3rd down and 7. This one is launched from McLaurin.
And with that victory has come a lot of conversations about how great Jayden Daniels himself is, especially in a period where rookie quarterbacks are looked upon as flops most of the time. These include people like Bryce Young and even now looking at Caleb Williams. Rookie quarterbacks do tend to struggle in the league, but Jayden Daniels himself has been the standout figure in this draft class especially. What's good, y'all? It's your boy D. Welcome back to the channel, gang. How we doing today? If you're new here, hey, join the gang. If you're an OG, you know we love you. D Squad, we up. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this kid, actually, he's older than me. Jayden Daniels is actually insane. The game that he played against the Cincinnati Bengals, which before that game, there were lots of talks about how the Commanders are using a college-based offense, and they really aren't going to do anything crazy to the Bengals defense.
They don't make them do a lot, so they keep it really simple for them. Nice college offense, Kingsbury, the OC.
There's a lot of disrespect out there coming towards Jayden Daniels, and he proved all of them wrong. Now, when I was watching the game, guys, yeah, I actually watched the whole game, so relax. When I was watching the game, I realized something in Jayden Daniels that I'm kind of not seeing in these other quarterbacks, because whenever there's a 4th down part of the drive, he's always there taking initiative to sort of move the team forward. He's not backing up. He's almost like the coach and the quarterback.
Well, that was close because Lou Anarumo, he dialed up the 0.
And the fact that he can take on all of these responsibilities and still actually execute. This entire game was an absolute showcase for Jayden Daniels. This was basically his introduction to the NFL. He was telling us, guys, this is who I am. I'm Jayden Daniels, and Zor D, you have to make a video about me. And exactly, that's what we're doing today. Guys, I'm not just yapping, I am not just glazing. Please take a look at this throw that Jayden Daniels made under pressure.
Got 10 guys on the field. 3rd down and 7. This one is launched from McLaurin. He's got it.
Yeah, that ain't normal, bro. That ain't normal, my boy. All of this, right, begs the question. It actually flows perfectly. Perfect video, actually. This is why Jayden Daniels needs to be studied. Because like I said earlier, rookie quarterbacks are struggling in the NFL. And to just see another version of CJ Stroud coming out in this 2-year span is wild. And I think the reason why Jayden Daniels and CJ Stroud have been performing so well kind of needs to be understood, because that's how we can help other quarterbacks really flourish in their offense. Because when we look at Jayden Daniels, right, first of all, he's a little older too, which a lot of people aren't talking about. Jayden Daniels is a little older than these other quarterbacks. He's around the age of 23 right now, and he played a lot more snaps in college, so he has a lot of experience under him. And I think all of this comes together to make him more comfortable playing in the NFL. Now, is that something then to go on and say that, oh, your experience and the amount of snaps that you had in college plays a huge role in the quarterback that you will be in the NFL? We don't have enough statistics to show that, but it's just something to think about. Because when we look at CJ Stroud, he had 28 games in college, and then when we look at Jayden Daniels, he had about 49. They're different in that level, but when you think about it again, you got to understand that some of these quarterbacks, especially these rookie quarterbacks, need to really understand the offense that they're on, and maybe some similarities in the offense that they were in college compared to the offense that they go to in the NFL might play a role. The way the Commanders have been using their quarterback in Jayden Daniels has been playing to his strength a lot, right? When we see quarterbacks being drafted into these teams and these quarterbacks not performing, it's usually about the quarterback trying to fit into the team. But when the team try to fit around the quarterback, that's where we see a Jayden Daniels kind of case. That's where we see a CJ Stroud kind of case. I think that's a good argument to really put on this. Yeah, there are other factors there to look at as well, like the O-line and, you know, how much time does this guy have on the ball to actually make plays. And I think Jayden Daniels has a decent O-line. The Commanders have usually had bad O-lines. Like last season, I remember watching them under Sam Howell. Dude was getting sacked everywhere. It was crazy. But I think they've made some improvements on that, and that was a priority for them. And it does show in their games, right? I'm seeing Jayden Daniels standing in the pocket, launching rockets down the field. Lamar Jackson, where you at, bro? He about to take your spot. Guys, we got to talk about how this man might be better than Lamar. Am I pushing it? Am I glazing too much? I don't even know. But it's looking like that right now, man. This boy's doing everything, bro. He's pulling balls out of the running back's hand and just like going there into the end zone, bro. He does everything well. And for a rookie, the efficiency, 0 interceptions. He's not turning the ball over. Like, what? The efficiency in the NFL right now is crazy from Jayden Daniels. That's insane. We're not seeing that from other rookies in this class. We're not seeing that from the next coming of Patrick Mahomes and Caleb Williams. I'm not seeing that from my boy Bo Nix. You know Bo Nix, that's my guy. I'm not seeing that from Bo Nix. So what's gonna happen, man? What we gonna do?
What are other people around the league saying about the Commanders and Daniels?
A lot of them are basically saying exactly what Lewis is saying right now, because this is a time of year where I talk to teams just about big picture stuff. What do you think of this player, that player? And I've had multiple people this week bring up unprompted, like, I'm kind of scared to death of what Washington could be with Jayden Daniels.
Wow.
Because he's got the high-end running ability like some of these other quarterbacks we've seen come in, but he is more advanced as a passer. Like, it was brought up to me the comp with Lamar Jackson.
Okay, just dick rotted.
Okay, we're not gonna go too far with the glazing now, okay? He's not Patrick Mahomes. Relax. You're only allowed to glaze Patrick Mahomes. All right, guys, the amount of glazes that's been going on with Patty has been insane this season. Absolutely, like, horrific. I guess one of the coolest part of this whole story of Jayden Daniels' historic performance against the Cincinnati Tangos has been the coach of the Tangos actually coming out and saying, hey, Jayden Daniels, we're sorry for picking on you. And whatever Britt himself says, he can shove it up his fucking thing.
That's not what we do. That's not what we do. We praise our own team. Praise the other team. We don't need to take shots like that. That team hasn't punted in 2 weeks. They've scored on every single possession the last 2 weeks. So I've got a tremendous amount of respect for what they're doing over there. I've known Cliff a long time. I knew paired with that quarterback, this was going to be a very dangerous offense to play against, and they've proven that so.
Yes, I can eat my words, most definitely. We did take a L today.
Are you serious right now, bro?
Insane. They took it back. Guys, Jayden Daniels, the reason why he's doing good, the reason why he's better than all these quarterbacks is because he has experience, and it's because the offense that he's on is built for him. The offense took him to build him an offense. I don't know if that makes sense. So everything in the Commanders right now at the offensive level is focused around building on the strengths of Jayden Daniels. They allow him to run. They allow him to call some of these plays. They allow him to go for it on 4th and 4. So they have a lot of trust in the kid, man. Hopefully he continues and be great.
And I like Jayden Daniels. I think he's a heck of a player. He's not that good. And the Bengals made him that good.